definitely gonna have to talk about that next week. But I know we're an hour and 15 in. This was a good show.
It was. Had our first caller.
Yeah. Just to recap, man, we got 4 role models. Are they role models? Hope Solo.
No.
Cap.
No.
Bosa.
No. Well, Bosa, he's a maybe.
Prescott.
I'll give him the green light for now.
Kids, you want to get to the mountaintop like Prescott? Just look. Just look at him.
Yeah, you want to be a Super Bowl winner just like Dak Prescott. Just be like Dak.
The
The
future's
2016 MVP.
The future is bright for Dak. He has Zeke. Dez is not that old. Did we ever figure out?
It's 27.
27. That's not that old.
He's got 3 years before they call him old in the NFL. They don't call him old in 3 years.
The offensive line, young. All of them, except for Free. Defense, young.
Yeah.
Dallas got a bright future, man.
But
They ain't gonna.
you went from Super Bowl.
They're not winning nothing now.
And that's why you should be very disappointed.
No, I just want to make the playoffs. Give me something to be positive about. I don't want any more 4-12 seasons. None of that.
You won't have them. Not with Dak, but like you said, you went from Super Bowl to, oh, please get us in the playoffs. You should be very upset with that.
What would you guys do if Cam go down?
Exactly, I'd be pissed. Even if Derek Anderson comes in and
You wouldn't be satisfied with just getting to the playoffs?
No, because it's a wasted season.
It's not a waste. You got something to build upon.
Derek Anderson is not something to build upon.
Well, no, not him.
Exactly.
He wouldn't get you guys to the playoffs anyway.
Like when the Lakers in 2008, if Kobe just went down, or 2009, if Kobe just went down and we made the playoffs and lost to the Spurs, that would have been a wasted season.
Let me tell you something. And for example, that year Rose went down.
Yeah.
And we lost to Miami. That was probably the most proud I've ever been of a Chicago Bulls team. When they beat Brooklyn in that first round, guts. I'm like, I love this team.
Y'all would have beat them if you played.
It would have beat the Heat. But I'm just saying, the fact that they actually was able to make the playoffs and win the series,
wasted season.
I was extremely satisfied with it.
Wasted season. Don't even matter.
It's just harsh.
I'm just saying. Wasted season. Like my Lakers now. Well, we make the playoffs. Yeah, okay. We got future to build on, whatever.
That's it.
But we're not going to win a championship next or coming up this year. So we really
never know. All I'm saying is Russell Wilson went to the playoffs. They built upon that success from the previous year. Went to the Super Bowl next year.
Nah.
You got to build upon success.
Y'all ain't going to Super Bowl.
Don't build upon failure.
We'll see.
In Prescott, we trust.
Sure. You have to. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, we ain't got too much of a damn choice. Well, we're going to end it here. I know this was an extremely long show. And I'm going to pretty much end the show with a little soliloquy of what ESPN did on Dak Prescott. But it's not praising him. It's mostly telling about his story, how he overcame the odds after his mother passed away. This has been Enough with the BS Podcast. As always, hit us up on Twitter. That's BS Podcast 864. Hit me up on Facebook. That's Butler-Smith Pod. Or you can hit me up Gmail. podcastingbs@gmail.com. We're on Instagram too. It's mostly just us posting pictures of our shoes.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
But it's being real. Renzo Powers, I appreciate you calling in to the show. Even though it was by accident, that was excellent. Right on time. Perfect timing. Hopefully we can have more of that. Have some more people call up and weigh in on the topics that we're talking about. But this has been Enough with the BS Podcast, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the lengthy pod, but today was a show. When the podcast, it was Enough with the BS, the show.
Definitely.
It's being real. Josh, you got any closing statements?
I think we good.
Guess in conclusions, athletes shouldn't be role models.
Pretty much.
Period.
Pick somebody else.
Teacher,
Yeah, that'll work.
police officer,
They're
your
not
mom,
shooting
dad,
at you,
brother. Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah, they're not shooting at
Don't
you.
pick the ones that are taking your head off.
Yeah, no.
I don't think that's a good
No,
role model.
not a good one there.
I don't want to be like Officer Trigger Happy.
No, definitely don't be like him.
But that's it, guys. Let's go ahead and end this off with Prescott. It's been enough with the BS podcast. Thank you guys for listening.
He's to the 20, near sideline 10.
Before the proclamations,
That's a beautiful run by Dak Prescott.
before the performances,
Dives into the end zone.
before the wins,
Touchdown, Dak Prescott.
there was one voice, the first one, the one that knew.
Anytime I look down, I can sit here and think about it. She was my best friend, my mom, my coach, my trainer.
Dak Prescott plays for a memory. His mother Peggy raised him and his two brothers as a single parent, and she stressed three things above all: family, faith, and all.
She never missed any of our games, and she was our number one fan no matter what, and she wanted us to play tough and wanted us to be hard. She was tough on us.
For Dak, toughness was matched by talent. At Houghton High, outside of Shreveport, Peggy expected her son to play for her beloved LSU. Instead, Dak chose Mississippi State.
It was rough. On the recruiting visit, she was very, very demanding in a very positive way. You better be hard on him, you better discipline him, you better make sure he's going to class. And it wasn't tongue-in-cheek, and it wasn't with a lot of smiles either. It was for a fact. This is what I expect from you. And I said, okay, we can accommodate that.
In the summer of 2012, before redshirt freshman season started, Peggy called him with the news. She was sick, and it was serious.
I mean, it affected me hard. I mean, for cancer, I mean, that's not curable with, unless you have miracles happen. And so, I knew the eventual outcome. Battle with cancer. She never showed weakness. I would come to games and I'd see her, and you couldn't really tell she was sick. Just showed tremendous toughness.
The son played, and for more than a year, the mother fought through the chemo sessions and the hair loss and of colon cancer. Watching, cheering, believing. Last November, a day after a loss to South Carolina, the head coach called Dak in to see him.
I was in the office with Coach Kenny and Coach Mullen, and my recruiter coach, Coach Hevesy, came in the room. And then my dad called me, and my mom she had passed and she wasn't with us anymore.
Less than a month after Peggy's death, her son came back from a shoulder injury doctors said would end his season, came off the bench in the second half, and led his team to an inspiring win over rival Ole Miss.
Dak Prescott. Forget about it. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Right there at the end of the game, I hugged Coach Mullen and went straight to her and knowing how proud she would have been at that moment.
Now, as then, in every game, in every win, in every moment, Mom is there.
There's nothing that I can do is too hard. Everything be done and everything can be done with a smile on my face and being positive no matter how hard it got, and because my mom did so.